So we pull the filter out and pull the pan down.
That's all transmission failure.
Hey, what's up guys? Today's story takes place over 3 days in Tucson, Arizona. It's not a happy story and I've been putting off telling it for over a month now. It's not resolved and I don't know what's gonna happen yet. I think it's important to share the bad as well as the good and keep things real. So here's what's going on with my life right now. I was heading home from the city last week when I uttered the worst words a vanlifer could ever say. My van just broke down. This is pretty much worst case scenario. The transmission went into limp mode, meaning it's stuck in second gear. I'm in the middle of the city. Walmarts aren't super friendly around here. Maybe I'll just go and try to stay there anyway. Yeah, the downside of living in a car sometimes. It was a weekend, so mechanics would be closed, but there is a silver lining. I discovered new stealth spots. I never thought about finding like local mechanics that have cars parked everywhere like this place does. So yeah, it looks like I'm camping right here and it was not even a mile from where I went into limp mode, so. On a residential street, so. Let's get set up and go to bed. I'm whooped. There's a dog out there, junkyard dog. The bed is made. Time for sleep. That sucks. I generally prefer to sleep on public lands where it's like private and peaceful, but until I can get this thing fixed, I'm stuck living in the cities. It's like 9 a.m. later than I'd normally stay in a stealth spot, but yeah, I'm gonna go to a coffee shop now. There's one less than a mile from here. And I can't just sit here all day, so yeah. There we go. Nope, still not shifting. I'm at AutoZone. I'm gonna get this thing scanned and see what the error code is. And then at least I can do some research and go in slightly informed to talk to that mechanic in the morning.
The transmission fluid pressure is low, so you're just low on transmission fluid.
Car went into limp mode. I was wondering, are you able to look at that and help me with it?
Unfortunately, no. My guy got quit and I haven't been able to find a replacement yet.
Is that something you'd be able to look at?
Today, no. Tomorrow, yes. My diagnostic.
Well, I was just editing a video in Starbucks and they had to close early. It's 12 o'clock now because they are short-staffed. Well, I'm just in a Walmart parking lot right next door. That's the last thing I need to get kicked out of a Walmart parking lot right now. That would be the icing on this day's cake. Nowhere to go anymore. Walmarts have been kind of kicking van lifers out. They've got cameras set up everywhere, and the ones that even let you sleep there blast, I don't know, recordings all night telling you Walmart's closed, and they're super annoying. And most of them just don't even let you sleep there anymore. Made a bunch of phone calls. Cheered me up a little. Now I'm gonna head to the gym and then go park at the mechanic and wait till morning to see what happens. Good to go, let's get out of here. It's Monday morning, like 7 o'clock. I'm waiting for the mechanic to open here at 8 o'clock and hopefully they can help me. All right, so the good news is they can fit me in right now. I'm gonna go over to the Dunkin' Donuts, that's convenient, right next door, and hang out for the next hour or two and wait on news here and see what happens.
Teflon rings right here. They separate, bind, float back and forth. So sometimes they're fine and hold pressure. When this goes out, those Teflon rings, the pressure goes off of them. And this is what happens is the clutches all go inside here, air eats everything up.
Okay.
So this little Teflon ring right here are the problems.
The mechanic just gave me the news. He said it's not good and that the transmission is probably gonna need rebuilt. Tomorrow morning they're gonna change the fluid in the filter and there's like the slightest chance that that's enough and that works, but so he said I can sleep here in the parking lot again tonight. He reset the computer so it's out of limp mode now. Oh no. We're still in limp mode, it didn't work. Boo, I gotta go back. Ugh. Just bought some groceries at Walmart. I'm grateful. This could be way freaking worse. All within like a 1.5 mile radius, I have literally everything I need. I have Planet Fitness, I've got the Walmart here, I've got the transmission mechanic, and right across the street from that is a Dunkin' Donuts. So while they're working on the van tomorrow, again, I can spent the whole day hanging out there and working on these videos. And yeah, I gotta make some food. I'm really hungry. I just went to the gym and yeah, I haven't really eaten anything all day. I haven't had one of these in, I don't know, a long time, maybe a couple years. Hummus, cheese, red pepper, and rotisserie chicken. Make little wraps. Little random wraps. Not bad. Be way better if I cooked the pepper first. Grilled it just a little bit. I am so tired. I hit the gym pretty hard today. I kind of used exercise to manage emotions, and with everything that's going on right now, I went pretty freaking hard. I've been addicted to the rowing machine, so I just kind of went a little nuts, and now I'm a little back. Like everything, actually. I'm tired, but I'm back at the mechanic now. They gave me permission to sleep here, so that's nice. I didn't get much sleep the last 2 nights, like with that damn dog, and then I don't know, just too much thinking, too much stress with all this. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed early. It's like just a little after 9, so I'm gonna pass out and then spend pretty much all day tomorrow in the coffee shop while they diagnose this thing and let me know what's gonna happen. It's one of the downsides about living in the van. If you have trouble with it, then you also lose your home in the process. Silicone earplugs. These things are a lifesaver. I'm evicted. At least evicted for hopefully just a few hours, and then my van will be good again. Let's hope. I got the message. I said to come on over and see what the deal is with the car. Oh God, I'm so nervous. I've got like butterflies in my stomach. Yeah, is it good news?
Give me a minute, okay? So we pull the filter out and pull the pan down. This is your fluid. You can't really tell, but it is shiny metal in there. It's got some pieces of metal inside of it.
Okay.
That's all transmission failure. So this stuff right here, this rubber stuff right here.
Yeah. So I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is that the car is now out of limp mode and it's like driving just as good as it ever did. The bad news is that there is metal in the transmission and it sounds like there's a good bit of it, but that my transmission will need replaced at some point. He said, I don't have a crystal ball, so it could be 5 miles or it could be 500 miles. He doesn't know, but it will need replacing. The hardest part of this whole story is that in a little more than a week, I'm supposed to drive to Las Vegas to pick up my girlfriend, and then we had plans to travel the country, drive all the way up to Glacier and do some hiking and just kind of travel around. But now with the van having problems, I'm not entirely sure how the summer's gonna play out. So yeah, this story is to be determined. Follow, subscribe for more. See what happens.